Vinny Caravella.
Alex, what's ghouling on?
That's not bad.
Yeah, okay.
I was ready to be mad at you, but you know what? That's not bad.
I took my time and worked for it.
Vinny, how does busting make you feel, generally speaking?
Generally speaking, if we're talking about the ghost variety, busting makes me feel tremendously uneasy.
I don't know what other busting we would be talking about.
Like a buster? Like I'm on the street busting. Like a buster.
No, there's only one. There's only one kind of busting, and it is the ghost variety.
Busking makes me feel good.
There's absolutely no double entendre to that phrase whatsoever. It is purely about ghost busting. This is Ghostbusters.
Now listen, Alex, we've listened to the song quite a bit because it's been looping for the last 15 minutes.
It sure has.
He doesn't sound confident. Let's put this up a little bit. Listen to him here. Like, he sounds like he might be afraid of some ghost, like Ray Parker Jr.
Like he's maybe trying to put on a little too much of a front.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I ain't afraid.
I ain't afraid. What are you talking about?
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Ray Parker Jr. The only thing Ray Parker Jr. is afraid of is Huey Lewis's lawyers.
All right, let's jump in.
Yeah, let's jump in. So this is Ghostbusters. This is a game that is coming out in tandem, not exactly in tandem, but alongside the new Ghostbusters film.
Yes.
Which releases this Friday.
Friday.
This game is not really based on the new movie or the old movie. It's just kind of a thing that uses Ghostbusters as a sort of catch-all franchise.
Okay.
And has original characters, and it's kind of a crappy game.
Oh, I was going to say, that could be okay.
It could be. And in fact, I like what the idea of this game is.
I like the thumping car here.
Yeah. Well, let's get into our first mission briefing here. Just give you an idea of like what the tone of this thing is.
I like this art.
It's always a sanitarium.
Like, you know I hate labels.
Right. We saw a ghost-like spiritual being of some kind.
So you broke into the nut house and saw something crazy.
Generation Z.
Mm-hmm. Haunting sounds.
Sparky sounded like.
More like this.
Sounds like the same ghost Patty and the lady saw in the subway.
Interesting. And if my calculations are right, the sanitarium is located on the same ley line.
You know what ley lines are?
Sure, that's
Oh, thanks.
where the energies of the earth travel.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, right? You tap into a ley line, do magic.
Whoa, you're not gonna.
I actually don't know enough about any of that to know if you're wrong or not.
I'm on a ley line right now.
If we're not into violence, man.
Look at me. I'm on like so many ley lines.
Relax.
You just want to lay down.
Professional specter inspector.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. They're talking about ghosts at the sanitarium. We're gonna go bust some ghosts in the sanitarium.
I do like this like comic book art style.
Yeah, it's all right.
You mentioned to me earlier, you were like, this has more in common with like the real Ghostbusters.
It
than
does,
maybe.
both in tone and design. It feels very much like it is pulling from the cartoon universe of
Right.
Ghostbusters. We're going to Waverly Hills. You're going to join me on this.
Okay.
You got to turn your controller on.
We should also mention there's a new Ghostbusters song. That's me. Hey, buddy.
There is, and it's not in this game as far as I know.
Maybe they couldn't license the Fallout Boy.
Maybe it's for the best, you know?
Do we have names on these characters?
If they are, I have not really paid much attention to them, to be honest.
I can change costume.
Yeah, so there's a DLC thing where you can have original style costume, which literally just takes the stripes off of the new costumes. That's it.
Wait, original? Okay.
Yeah, so like the original has no stripes. Here's stripes.
What you,
no stripes. Stripes. No stripes. Stripes. No stripes.
Oh, that's that thing that you like from wrestling, right? You can't touch my.
Yeah, it's a crotch chop. Yeah.
Arr,
Hi, I'm Reinhardt. Check it out. I'm the big burly man.
Whatever,
Check me
Reinhardt's
out.
pretty
I don't
good.
really know. I don't know who I want to play. You know, I'm gonna play as her.
Not this. Yeah, I'll play as Nah, is he just? He's just.
He's
doing. No, he's doing
the same face in both pictures.
He's humping. He's doing the hump.
He's doing something. I don't know what.
He's dancing to it. Come on, I'm gonna bust some ghosts.
That's not a dance that I'm a fan of, to be honest. I don't want to see this man dance anymore. Just pick him so we can end this terror.
Oh, you don't. So it's up to 4 players.
Up to 4 players. Don't make your friends suffer through this game, is what I'm gonna tell you right off the bat.
I like all this art.
Yeah, the art's okay. The in-game stuff's not as good though. You'll see.
Okay.
All right. So this is the game. It is an action RPG in the sort of, I would say, in the Diablo clone spirit.
Okay.
You got the 4 characters. You will encounter ghosts. You will kill them with your ghost guns. Sometimes you will capture them using your actual, what is the proton packs?
Proton wand.
Yes.
Who's a good ghost?
And
Let's turn on some subtitles so we can really kind of.
they are on.
Oh, okay,
Do with that what you will.
okay.
All right. So you're the you're the burly fellow.
You'd like to think that.
Yeah, you're switching your weapons.
I am. I'm having trouble navigating.
You're not moving?
No.
That's unusual.
Are you moving?
Yeah, I am. I'm the other one with the circle around.
Do I have a
around her.
special ability?
You do have one. All right, so you've got your minigun there, but you can't move.
Let's give it a sec.
Try the dart move. Try the square button. See what that does for you.
Okay. No, I got nothing there.
It's not moving.
I can pause it. Okay.
There you go. I don't know what that was.
Took me a second.
Here, let's break these benches. Collect some ghost juice.
What's the
from these
move
benches.
you were talking about?
That was the move I was. So the special. Every character has their own weapon. I have this shotgun. You have that minigun. We also have a grenade type thing, which you press the L2 button. That will toss whatever your ghost grenade is.
Okay.
That one's full of slime, I think.
Okay.
And beyond that, if you press the L1 button, that will switch to your proton pack, which you will use to capture weakened ghosts after you've blasted them sufficiently.
Oh, can we cross streams, or that's not a thing?
Let's find out. The answer is yes. Our faces did not get burned off.
Yeah, all right.
We also have this PKE meter, which by pressing up on the D-pad, that brings that up. There's these little hidden objects in the environment. They will sometimes give you like bonus XP and stuff like that. That's kind of it.
How about my gun overheating?
Your gun will overheat if you fire it too much. If you press R1, that will vent your gun.
Okay. Active venting?
Yes.
Oh, I got slimed by somebody else. So it's like these characters all have different stats.
Yes.
Oh, the range on my gun seems
Is
limited.
not super great.
Is it bad if I go like too far with my gun without venting?
Yeah, it's not great. It kind of stops you for a second, and like if it overheats, and if you're in the middle of combat, that's not ideal.
Sure.
All right, so you're gonna be the PKE lead here. If we do get lost for any reason, I think there's a button that will guide us. But right now, it seems like this is where we're headed.
Okay.
So the main thing about this
follow you.
game that I want to emphasize right from the get-go here. This is not a broken game. It's not, one of those like horrible license cash-in pieces of shit that just doesn't even work.
Okay.
Like it does. This game works seemingly as intended. My problem with it is that it really only kind of does one thing, and it sort of just does it for the whole duration of the game. It sounds like. Now I'm only like halfway through, but I've heard word that and based on what I've played of it so far, it seems pretty unchanging in its design.
Relentless.
Yes, if you will.
Uh-oh. Is there a level up opportunity?
Not until the end of the level.
Right this way.
You do not level up until you have finished the stage.
What am I finding on the floor here?
There's these runes that are sort of like ghost footprints.
Uh-oh.
Books. Check them out.
Is there a way for me to walk backwards and shoot forwards?
Not really.
Oh, it's a dual joystick
It's
shooter.
basically a dual joystick shooter with action RPG trappings.
But it's a dual joystick shooter. Okay, so there is. But I was just confused at the.
Yeah, if you hold back and there you go.
All right, so you do have to pull the trigger to shoot.
Yes.
But you can aim with the other.
Yes.
Gotcha. Hey, what's all this stuff?
We killed some ghosts, so we got some stuff.
Is that Ghost XP?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Now, I should peek. So the PKE meter sees stuff that the normal human eye couldn't see?
Yeah, though, honestly, most of the stuff you're seeing is kind of indicated in the environment.
Okay.
Like, you'll see little swirls of ghost vapor floating around,
Sure.
and it just won't access and whatever it is that's there until you turn on the meter.
Call it what you will. Ghost vapor.
Yeah. Ghost vaping.
Now we know the true.
I'm vaping ghosts. That's what they're doing. They're going back to the firehouse, and they are just straight up huffing these ghosts.
Sitting there with sick fucking clouds.
Yeah.
Look at this Slimer.
All right, so
I
there's
got some
probably something
illy
in
fucking
here.
Slimer. Sub-ohm Slimer.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
You did it. Broke that TV.
I sure did.
Good job, Ray.
I'm not Ray, but thanks.
Okay, can I jump in here?
No, because apparently hell is down there. So don't.
Hey, you found something.
Yeah, don't go there.
All right, so the is this online with other people playing?
That I don't know. It doesn't really indicate that it is.
It is sick nurse.
She seems mad.
I don't know why. I'm gonna use my bomb. Slime bomb?
Yeah.
Was that like slow her down?
Yeah, it slows them down.
So the proton pack not super fast. Is it slowing down or is it okay? Like slowing down.
Yeah, it might be a little bit.
What's that thing?
I don't know. Let's find out. Is there anything over here?
It's more vaping.
Yeah, it's just more vapor.
It's got like a Peter and the Wolf vibe.
What's that?
This music.
A little bit. I mean, it's in the vein, like I said, of like the Ghostbusters cartoon.
Uh-oh.
Oh, something's over here. Oh, okay. This opened. Anything in here? Can I just blow up these tubs or something? Oh, nope. Hey,
Get 'em.
hello. Get them.
That's my plan. Do you wind up rolling a lot or not really? Is there a consequence for
Occasionally.
dying?
Not really, because so here's the thing. Even when you're playing by yourself, all 4 characters are on screen, and when you run out of health, all a teammate has to do is walk over to you and press X, and then you're back to normal, like full health. And I have yet to see a situation where.
Got her.
All right, so you see we got the proton pack here. We're holding her. We got to press the right stick in the right direction, then press L2 to ghost slam.
Okay, that's like a thing that's been another Ghostbuster.
Yeah, that's
games.
not a new idea.
Ghostbusters.
All right, now I'm throwing out the trap. Pressing X
I'll push
to
X.
mash. That gives us a bonus.
Has your okay?
Yeah, so when you have multiple players, like you all have to press X to
I
do it.
pushed X for a while.
Yeah.
For a while until I got tired of pushing it.
And we got some stuff for it. Hooray.
Oh, proton sounds so good.
Yeah, it's a good sound effect.
Oh, that overheats as well.
Yeah, everything does. Any weapon you have that is not a grenade does overheat.
Are we done?
Yeah,
Nope,
we're going this
we
way.
gotta go this way.
No, these stages are not nearly that mercifully short, unfortunately.
How about this soda machine? Can I really do some damage?
This'll get their attention.
Really bust some heads.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So are we killing
Metaphysically speaking.
zombies here?
Yeah, that's the thing. So there are ghosts, and you saw that, like, obviously we caught one there.
Yeah.
But also sometimes there are just these like weird ghoulish zombies or just skull heads floating around. Like those are just kind of your fodder enemies.
Or books?
Yeah, or flying books.
What's the setup here?
There really isn't one. The early game movie is just them being like, hey, you know those other Ghostbusters that were the 4 women? Yeah. So we're doing that now too.
Wait, are they a franchise?
I think that's the implication here, is that they are part of a larger Ghostbusters franchise that maybe
Okay.
is not actually in the movie yet. I don't know, but whatever the case, I would rather that these characters did not necessarily appear again. That's maybe where I'm at with this.
You've written them off already.
Yeah, I'm not feeling a whole lot of affection here, is what I'm saying.
I caught this ghost. All right, so at the bottom there, I gotta move the right stick to match the on-screen,
Yep.
and then butt slam. Got it.
Yeah, we're butt slamming over here.
And then throwing traps. Oh, and then hit X. Okay. And
So much mashing.
right, and this is I'm using a PS4 controller, so I should not be hitting the Xbox version.
So
of
I've
this.
actually managed to fill that meter up when playing by myself.
I'm bringing you down.
Yeah, you are. You
can
are in
say
fact
it.
making this a worse experience. Damn it, Vinny.
I was hitting the wrong X.
What's down here?
I was gonna go see this special.
Oh, there's
thing.
something. Yeah, health.
Who needs health? Oh, CPU
Well, so
3.
it heals everyone when you hit it.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a team game, you know.
All right, let's go this way.
So I don't know how you feel about it, but my biggest qualm with this game is that I don't really like the combat at all.
So far, it's not that engaging.
Yeah, and it doesn't really seem to change much. It's kind of just the thing that you're doing right now, seemingly for the entire duration of the game. I've done one boss fight. It was the same deal. It was just a longer version of one of these battles.
You just kind of hold down the trigger and point.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Yep. That's the gist.
That's what makes you feel good.
But, like, the movement speed is kind of bad, and the weapons just feel kind of weightless.
Well, so that's what I was kind of asking about with the upgrade stuff. Does it...
So you can do more damage.
Okay.
You can get, like, there are, we'll see at the end of the stage, like, you can see what kind of upgrades there are, but, like, there's nothing that, like, makes the weapons feel good as far as I can. Like, there isn't just a, oh, by the way, the guns feel good now.
Hey, nurse.
That's hello, nurse, I believe
hello,
is what you were looking for.
Nurse.
Yeah, there you go.
Did they bring Animaniacs back?
I thought there was some talk about it at one point, but...
Or is it just on Netflix?
I think it just came to Netflix.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough for now.
I actually own that series on DVD.
It's a pretty good series.
It is. I don't know how well it holds up. I haven't watched it in a long time, but...
I have recently listened to some of their covers.
Yeah.
Their songs, like the State Capitals one.
Yes.
Those hold up.
That's the good shit.
I think they may have been the ones that introduced me to They Might Be Giants.
No, that was, I think that was Tiny Toons you're thinking of. They were the ones that did, like, all the weird...
Oh, you're right. They're the ones
Yeah.
who did, right.
The music video
and-
stuff.
Right.
Oh, hell. Yeah, I could use that.
Oh, Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons was pretty good, too. Again,
Yeah.
don't know if it really holds up, but at the time, it was pretty rad. Did you ever watch the real Ghostbusters cartoon?
Like, I viewed it. I don't know if I ever really watched it.
It was pretty good for its time.
Yeah.
For one of those, like, you know, dumb licensed Saturday morning cartoon things, like, especially some of the early episodes of that show were actually kind of dark.
Oh, really?
Like, kind of dark and weird.
So, is Peter in that one?
Yeah, they're all in it. It's just that it's different voices and, like, the character designs are kind of different. But it's all four of the Ghostbusters.
And Slimer is a Ghostbuster, right?
Eventually. Slimer just starts out as kind of a sidekick.
Okay, like a pet.
Yeah.
And then
Janine becomes a Ghostbuster also. I don't remember if Lewis was in that series or not. I thought he was. And I think he has some Ghostbuster moments as well.
Because he puts on the pack at the end of 2, right?
Yes, he does. And he mistakenly believes that he is the one that breaks the shell over the museum.
Man contributed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I'm a Ghostbuster!
Books. Catch him. Watch out for these.
Ladies,
devil
get in
books.
formation.
Let's just shoot these books, I
Yep.
guess. I'll go here and then just shoot straight. That seems like a good
We did it. We beat books.
Finally, the internet won. Uh-oh, but it turned into a ghost.
You mean there was a ghost controlling? Or
So
a
when
couple
I,
of ghosts.
when I throw this grenade, is there any way to stop it from bouncing around?
No, there's not. That's another thing, is that I found that a lot of the grenade weapons are kind of useless because trying to position them in exactly the right spot where they will land, and there's also a ghost there, is not a great proposition.
Oh, it got slimed. Or should I say, she slimed me.
Actual physical contact. Or that's all this quickly is going to be. It's just me.
We can't do that. We've done it on our voices.
But this is the one time when it actually makes sense.
Or is it the least sense? Because
I
they
don't
should be
know.
doing the work for us.
You
All
would
right,
think.
I got him. Or should I say, I've got one. Slam him. Do we get like more points if we all slam?
I don't know. Doesn't really seem to change at all. I think it has more to do with can the thing run around more. Like if it's just one person
All right,
doing
let's
it.
do it.
Like if it's just one person holding on, it can kind of like flail around a lot more.
So you're saying you have maxed that out, or you've got?
Yeah, I got
5?
to 10.
Okay. I'll pick up. Oh no, I'll pick this up. You pick it up.
Doesn't really matter, yeah. She's the MVP of EVP. You'll hear that line a fair amount.
What's the EVP?
Electronic voice phenomena, which is actually not a thing that you will ever see in this game.
Wait.
That's when people say they've recorded ghost voices on like digital recorders.
Did you
and that
just
kind of stuff.
know that?
Yeah, I told you I watch these dumb ghost shows all the time. Same reason I know kind of know what a ley line is. You know, it's not
Sure.
because I've done the research. No
That's
studying.
Eric Clapton sings about
Yeah.
ley lines.
Ley lines.
They've got him on his knees. So who are these corpses that are here?
I don't know.
Should we be concerned about that?
No more concerned than anything else going on here.
Okay.
Yeah, see how I threw that grenade? It kind of didn't do anything?
Yeah.
Because everyone was already close by.
I'll throw one at this person. Yeah, that missed. Uh-oh.
Ma'am.
Oh, slimed again. They've got me slimed. I'll throw another
Got
grenade.
me on my knees, Slimer.
I'm down. Uh-oh, coming. Take that. Yeah, it just seems like you do it.
Yeah. That's a good way of describing it.
Oh, revive me. Thanks.
They did.
And then I'm just good, right? I'll throw another grenade. Oh, it's time to capture.
Yeah.
Will the other ghost disrupt me?
Doesn't really seem like it. Like, they'll attack.
Oh, she like teleported away. Oh yeah, I think I am taking damage.
Well, you focus on her. We'll slam this one
Oh,
down.
I'm slamming. It's, you and I are the slam
Okay.
masters.
Trap placed into queue.
Okay. Do this, Alex. Track and
I
field
love
style.
button mashing. It's great. This is the best mechanic.
Okay, we have 5.
Weak gun.
I think they expect too much from me.
Probably. I expect lots from you, Vinny.
How are we not done with this level yet?
They kind of go on for a while. And you'll have to go through another version of this before you ever get to the boss.
Whoa, I did not sign up for that.
Well, you don't have to. We're not
Okay.
gonna. I'm not gonna make you do
What
it.
are bosses like, though?
They're just like the other ghosts, but they're bigger and take longer to kill.
Like, what are they?
Like so the last one, the only boss I fought so far was this one, Marie DeVoe,
Okay.
who was a voodoo priestess.
Okay.
And I believe is probably at least loosely based on the actual voodoo priestess.
I'm sorry, what?
Marie Laveau. DeVoe is the one in this game. Laveau is a real person.
Is this another one of your ghost things?
No, this is a thing I learned because I went to New Orleans and like her tomb is in New Orleans.
Okay, so she's like a famous voodoo priestess?
Yeah, if you go to her gravesite, there's tons of like graffiti and scrawling all over it from people like writing weird incantations and other things on her tomb.
Like, the cake is a lie.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, it's all environmental storytelling. The government is bad is written on there.
Let's get out of this room. Ain't nothing but bad books
Yeah.
in here. Did you see that Ghost Hunter video with the cake is a lie?
No.
We'll have to watch that again.
Okay.
It's funny.
Is it?
It's a good. Well, yeah, it is. It is.
Are you sure about that?
Sometimes like fun at the expense of others isn't funny. It's pretty funny.
Oh, look at all this shit. Look at all this stuff we just got. We'll
that
fuck up
good?
this couch too. Yeah, this is all stuff we want.
This is like a bonus room.
Yeah.
Am I gonna level up?
At the end of the level, you will. Again, no leveling until you're done.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna throw my grenade. Watch out, ghost.
You can have your leveling up when you finish your dinner. All right.
Like that. Oh. I'm not hungry. Do I still have to sit for dinner?
Yes.
More books.
Ghost eliminated.
Thanks.
It's a book.
Some
man.
great banter.
Even they seem a little bored.
Well,
Did you shoot
then
that
they are
guy?
capturing the spirit of what it's like to play this game admirably.
Is this the way?
Yeah, it's not the way. I guess not. You'd see the line.
There's like a cooldown on this roll.
There is a little bit of one, yeah.
I
Okay,
can't
so
roll
it's down here.
forever. Oh, we do have to go around this way. I'm gonna switch off of this. I don't move much faster.
Is there anything else up here?
Oh, zombies
there is.
here. Is there a melee?
Not that I've found. I've tried all the buttons, and I have not found like a melee attack. I think you're really just meant to use your ghost blasters.
Punch a zombie. Punch a ghost. She doesn't seem happy. Get him. Okay.
That one's done.
I think we didn't have to capture that one.
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes the bigger ghosts you don't have to capture.
Where did they go?
They cross the ethereal plane, head back to whatever their nearest dimension was.
Brooklyn.
Yes. Brooklyn is another dimension. Anything down here? I always just like to check to be safe.
Yeah, no.
I want to be thorough. I want to extend this play experience as much as humanly possible.
Just the hell portal. Look at me. Making moves.
I feel your presence.
Get him. Get him. Okay, let's go in here and fight a ghost. Okay, this is a capture ghost.
Yeah,
right?
this will be a capture ghost.
Got something gruesome to show you.
Oh man, I wish the range on this gun just a little longer.
Keep your slime to yourself.
Later, stalker.
What?
Burning up here.
Man, I don't know.
Line 'em up.
Okay, time to get him, right?
Yeah. I'll take care of this other nurse down here. How about
Okay.
that? You worry about capturing this ghost.
Can I capture a ghost by myself?
Yeah, you can.
Slam that ghost.
All right, she's done. I can help you now.
Slammer time.
Slam that ghost. Everybody.
Here, ghosty, ghosty. Slam that ghost.
The trap is set.
Oh yeah, this part. Uh-oh.
Did you hit the...
I didn't think... Did I do it? Yeah, sorry. That's
Full damage.
just me hitting the old
That's
X
great.
button.
Trapped.
Maybe that controller has some issues.
Could be. We're not exactly on top of the PS4.
What's that?
We're not exactly on top of the PS4.
Yeah, we're not right next to it.
That's a nice carpet. Hey, so let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
Canonically, is crossing the stream still bad? I mean, they did cross them and then pushed Zool back
Well,
into...
yeah, but remember, it almost killed them.
Did it almost kill them? Or
That's
did they just
the
have
idea.
some fun blowing backwards?
I don't think Egon would have said that it was bad without having good reason to believe it was bad. Egon always seemed a more careful person than
Yeah,
that.
but, to quote Ghostbusters Article 7, Paragraph 9, they are untested neutron
Well, but then they
accelerators.
test them. They test them by going to the Sedgwick Hotel.
They do test them, but they didn't test crossing the streams until they had to close the door.
And then they tested it, and it was probably dangerous. I mean, they almost died. They were covered in fucking marshmallow goo and charred
What
dog.
does he say? There is a slim chance, right?
Yeah,
There's
that
a
we might survive.
Uh-huh.
And they do,
All of them survive.
but just barely.
That's like... All right, let's shoot these things. Slam it.
Slam.
Slam that ghost again. Push that ghost into the ground. Make him weaker.
Road people.
Oh, yeah. Do this again.
All right.
Can I opt out?
Nope. It's a team
What-
effort.
What are you getting? 3 times the what?
The ghost juice.
Okay. Wait, somebody's bleeding.
No, that's just him collecting stuff.
I like that. I like making couches explode. Is
What
it
do we got
boss?
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get to a boss. I think we'll probably have to do another one of these stages to get to a boss, but I'm not gonna make you do that.
Are they zombies that just crawled out of there?
They look like zombies.
Because that really.
They're zombies, I think.
Could you?
Also, that guy's facing the wrong way, but nope, whatever.
Because if you're trying to imply that they left corpses in this sanitarium,
That seems, that seems irresponsible.
that seems unethical at the least.
Like a health code violation at the very least. Also, it's a mental hospital. Why is it full of corpses?
You
That's
know.
not, I mean, I know that classically, mental health facilities were not the best equipped. There was a lot of bad shit that went on in like early sanitariums and things like that. But I would like to think that at the very least they would not leave a million corpses lying around.
Right.
That's
Like,
that's the very least.
hey, we're gonna shutter the doors. Maybe it's time to deal with our corpse problem.
Yeah.
The-
Or maybe that's why it's closed. It was just too full of corpses and they
Too
couldn't
full
deal
of-
with it.
Can't do anything else but just shut the door and lock it and hope time forgets this.
Time never forgets.
Yeah, one thing
Only bureaucrats do.
time has taught me is that it never forgets. All right, time to slam this ghost, this sanitarium ghost.
What was that?
It's a weak slam. He's thinking. Your slams are weak.
Slam 'em down.
You threw that trap out fast.
Yep.
I'm just gonna hold X. No, it doesn't do it.
No, it does not.
How come we can't get a 10?
You're not hitting fast enough, I guess.
Pretty fast.
Not fast enough.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really trying that hard.
Oh, I see how it
I'm
is. So
kinda
this,
phoning.
I'm kind of on my own here. Is
Yeah,
what
a
you're
little
saying.
bit. I mean, I don't think I'm just adding that much to the button pressing. Seems like you do all right by yourself.
In general, I do. I would say so.
Yeah.
Fuck up your couch.
When you hit the couch and it goes boof, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Maybe the best thing in this game.
Uh-oh. That time I was just trying
Need help.
Help.
my proton. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You got it. There's a health pack over here.
There is. Let's save it until the end of the
Sure.
stage.
I can get. I like that strategy. I think she's like electrifying us.
That does seem to be the case.
You know, in like some ways, it's got that like Lego game vibe of like you just do it, right? You just without the puzzles or the fun.
Yeah.
But like you just mash the button on the enemies because who cares if you die?
Step into the light. It's ghost wrangling time.
Oh, it's ghost wrangling time.
Yeah, I can safely say that I do not care what happens to me or my character in this game whatsoever.
Slam it.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Trapping device armed and ready. All right.
I want to do this for you, Alex.
Well, we got to 5.
5. I'm like the MVP of EVP.
She said it again.
What does she say when she's 10?
Don't know. I just wanted to fuck up that TV.
Movie's out soon, huh?
Yeah, Friday. Might even be out by the time you actually watch this.
Curious about how the movie does.
I am too.
I've got a curiosity.
I love the original Ghostbusters more than just about anything in this world
Come to mama.
that isn't like a person. I'm curious to see what it looks like. Reviews have been okay. It seems
Yeah,
like
mediocre.
some positive, a mixed bag, if you will.
Sure, okay. Fans of the series?
Yes.
I see right through you.
You think it's better or worse to be a ghost that is trappable?
Smile for the flash.
I don't know, because I don't know if you're just being obliterated from all existence or if you're just being sent back to the ghost realm and you'll be back later. Like that's the thing, I don't know.
Yeah, I think in it must have been the real Ghostbusters. They go into the containment unit, right?
They do. There is an episode where they go into the containment unit.
And I definitely saw that one. And it's like, just like
Just limbo.
floaty.
Yeah,
right?
it's just a lot of floaty rocks and a lot of ghosts being very bored.
And they want to break out, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's like being in prison,
Right.
But for eternity.
But floaty prison.
So that actually probably is hell. The containment unit is in fact hell.
Good job, Egon.
Come a little closer. Refresh.
Do you know what the story is in the new one? Is it an actual reboot or is there any like connection to the
So there's apparently no official connection to the original films. Like several of the actors are in it, but they do cameos as different characters.
Okay, so it's not like this is a franchise.
No,
or-
there's a lot of nod and wink stuff, it sounds like, but not like actual references to there being other ghosts. But like as far as this movie is concerned, as far as I know, it is this is the Ghostbusters.
They were the one and
They are
truly
the
only.
Ghostbusters.
Full spectrum hit.
I think for my part, after the 2009 game, I'd kind of had my fill of the original characters. Like, that game was fine.
Yeah.
The writing was okay. The jokes were okay. None of them really sounded super like they wanted to be there,
Right.
but, you know,
I mean, hey,
it had its moments.
Yeah. I mean, that time is...
They're also
that time is the 80s.
Yeah, and they're older.
Yes.
Older men. Harold Ramis is no longer with us. Yeah, I would. Nothing would make me happier than for there to be a new Ghostbusters franchise with new characters that was fun.
Uh-oh.
Slam him.
How about a new Gremlins?
You know, I'm not maybe as invested in that franchise. Okay. I like it. I like Gremlins.
Uh-huh.
I even kind of like Gremlins too.
Okay.
Or let's say I at least have some fond memories of watching Gremlins 2.
How about a new Critters?
You know, I'm gonna say that's maybe not necessary.
How
You can
about
maybe let that one go.
How about a new Tremors?
They've already made like 6 Tremors movies, dude.
Have they?
And like all of them have Michael Gross in them, and that's like the only connective tissue between all of them.
Is Kevin Bacon in them?
Fred Ward is in at least one more of them. I don't know if Kevin Bacon is in any of the sequels.
You know what will come back? I bet soon.
What's that?
Child's Play. I bet they make.
Yeah,
reboot.
that's the kind of dumb idea I could see someone making.
I bet there's a Child's Play reboot.
I don't know. After Bride of Chucky, I feel like that narrative really got wrapped up.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying. It's time for the reboot. The Child's
You overheated,
Play.
man.
I did overheat.
Yeah, the child. Yes. Nice.
How about Ghoulies?
God, I don't even remember what happens in Ghoulies.
Like
Ghoulies is one of those movies I mostly remember for the box art and nothing else.
the Ghoulies coming out of the toilet?
Yeah. It's like that and Chud basically exist in the exact same space in my brain.
For me, I think it was Monkey Shine. The
Yeah.
cover with the monkey with the symbols. That was scary when I was
Yep.
a kid. Critters was that they were aliens, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they were aliens that wanted to eat people and cows.
Yeah, gotta eat something.
It's like a genre, right? Do they have a name for that genre of like
Things that want to eat things?
no, like little puppet monsters?
Oh, yeah, the little puppet monster genre.
Yeah, like the Gate.
Yep. I think that was just, you know, the 80s were sort of the heyday of like weird, greasy, rubbery practical effects.
Clowns ate my no. Zombie clowns? There were clowns that came out of pods.
Killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. And Ghostbusters was part of that tradition. You know, remember the rubbery ass dogs?
Yeah.
The dog puppets?
Yeah.
Not great.
Try not.
Not the best effect. There are some better effects in that movie.
It looks like they tried.
Yeah. I mean, for 84.
Like when the thing is running down the out of what's his face's apartment, Rick Moranis' apartment. It looks like like a clay thing. Like they.
It definitely looks like they overlaid a thing on some footage as opposed to a thing that is actually happening in real time.
Flashbang.
What? He's a flashbang.
Yeah, he has a flashbang.
Oh, X pushing. I'm gonna push it slower and see what happens.
Like erotically.
Like rhythmically.
No.
I think we did all right.
We got him.
Did you ever see the movie Freaks?
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
Wait, Freaks or Freaked?
The one with the centipede man.
Yeah.
Or, inchworm man.
The one that had Bill from Bill and Ted
Yes.
and Randy Quaid.
Jeez, is Randy Quaid in that?
Isn't he
it's
like the?
It's a
He's
freak
like the
show.
He's like the carnival barker dude, Randy
think-
Quaid. He's like the evil carnival barker dude
I
in
think
that
that
movie.
might be right. I think there might be a Z at the end. Maybe it is Freaks.
I think it's Freaked.
Is it Freaked?
I think
Okay.
that's what it was
Is
called.
one person literally an inchworm?
That sounds right. I haven't seen that movie in
Or
years,
a
but
bookworm?
I watched that movie. That was like one of those like if this is on HBO when I'm a teenager kind of things in the middle of the day, I will totally watch this.
It's like the sick day. Like I'm
I like
homesick.
that movie. It's all right.
Oh, man.
It's pretty okay. It's stupid, but it's fun stupid. Talking about rubbery effects. Holy shit.
Talk about long levels.
Yeah,
Alex,
it's still
this is
going.
still
I know. This is one level.
Are we gonna beat the game?
No, I think this might be the last one we face before we're done with this stage. I'm glad we had that establishing shot to know there is a ghost there.
I should change this gun.
Ghost eliminated.
I'll shoot this nurse. I'll slime grenade. Uh-oh, watch out.
Oh, there's another one over here.
I'm going to focus on the nurse.
Not a bad move.
Because I think, like, once we trap her... like,
The other ghosts are still there.
they're still there, but I don't think... Like, we were trapping her and there was,
Help.
like, books coming.
Yeah.
I'll throw that. Oh, that was a dead hit.
Where's my help? It's
All right.
strangling time.
I'll wrangle a ghost.
I'll just deal with these two over
Sure.
here while you deal with that.
Maybe I can slam a ghost.
Frag out.
Slam that ghost.
Okay, now I can help.
Slammer time.
Oh, you threw that trap so quickly.
Yeah, I've kind of made an instinctual thing now.
After the third slam.
Yep.
You seeing this?
Whee!
And that is how you eliminate the apparition.
Who said that?
That ghost was strong.
Must have worked out a lot.
I think the
in
beard
his
guy
past
said
life.
that.
I wonder if their trainer is still alive.
Wait, that's not a joke.
They thought it was.
Wait, that's not a wait, why is that a...
I don't know. All right, so here's where you level. Here's where you gain.
How do I do it?
So here's the thing. Let it tally up. A really dumb thing about this game. You know how the computer takes over characters that you don't play?
Yeah.
So all the experience that you earn for those characters that were not controlled by players disappears at the end of the level.
Oh, they're just gone.
They're just gone. So if you need to level up all 4 characters,
You gotta play.
need- yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Ding. Ding. Come on. Okay. Hey, we got an A ranking.
Not S rank though.
I didn't think I did that well. So now what do I do?
So
Pick
these are
some stuff.
these are your perks. And as you can see, there's not one that says the weapons feel good now.
Well, there's a
Sadly.
decreased overheat. That
There
would
is an
help.
increased movement speed as well.
Why would I increase my maximum health? These all cost 1 point? Oh, do I have this one already? I'm confused here, Alex.
You can press square and you can add points to each one.
Right, but why are some colored in and some aren't?
I think some require a higher level.
Okay. Does it tell you about that? Oh, this upgrade unlocks at level 5. Okay,
Yep.
sorry. Well, why am I spending so much time here? That's
a good question because we're probably never going to play this again.
Oh, I've got 7 points.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because I hadn't really spent any of these.
Dude, look at all these points. No more overheating. Am I level 5 then? Oh,
You're
no,
still level 4.
Who cares about grenades? Okay, I'm done. I did it.
Just hit X. There you go.
And back. And like that, we're back. We wrap back around.
Yeah. So again, there's some levels I haven't unlocked yet, but
So how would I get to the fight the boss?
well, so I think the next yes. So the next bit is the shocking discovery, which is I think where we fight the crazy shocking man there that you see.
Is it just the boss or is
Nope.
there the whole level?
Nope, there's a whole level. That's what happened in this one. You do this, then you do this, then you fought the boss.
Hey, where's Ghostbuster headquarters?
Right here.
Yeah, where is that? Oh, it's like downtown a bit. The Central Park right above
Let's
it.
go to the containment unit. What do we got here?
Oh, you got your Ghostopedia?
Yeah. Tobin's Spirit Guide, if you will.
Did they ever print one?
I don't know.
They had to. Somebody made one.
I bet someone printed a version of Tobin's Spirit Guide somewhere.
you
Oh, they're ghouls. They're not zombies. They're ghouls.
What does that mean?
I
Somebody knows. Warcraft knows.
They say they're spirits, not
Okay.
zombies. So it's not corpses. They kind of look like zombies. I'm going to be honest. If they were trying to communicate that these were not zombies and they were something else, it did not really come across.
What's that bottom one? Oh, that's the young lady.
Yeah.
Laffy Skull. Okay.
All right.
Oh, and there's,
There's Marie.
Yeah,
She's mad.
Hey, artists, I like your work.
Yeah.
I like what you drew here.
But yeah, this is kind of what the game is. Based on what I've heard from people who have finished this game, it does not really change up at all. It just kind of is this until the end. And it's worth noting, this is a $50 game.
Okay.
Now, I don't like to assign too much importance to price these days.
like
It's,
to.
you know, sometimes it's hard to make that bet. But $50 for this game, I feel confident in saying, is too much money.
It seems like a big ask.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, there is a thing that's floating in the middle there. I assume that's Limbo at some point.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Alex. This is Ghostbusters.
Yes.
And you played it on PS4 here.
Yes.
Is it available?
I believe it's
elsewhere?
also on Xbox One.
And not PC.
I don't know if it is. Or
Okay.
not.
Thanks.
Thank you.